we're back with a DIY. I know, right? I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I feel like I've been slacking on the DIY front. So I've been wanting to spray paint these little boxes for a long time because I had these mirrors that I wanted to put on top and just make little trinkets basically that I can put like little presents in and give away. These little craft boxes were actually from that pound shop that I always go in that has like really random stuff in it, but I found these, and these mirrors are also from that shop, so I have little mirrors to put on. And I'm thinking some bling wrap just round the middle or the bottom here, just so when they sit on top they're really pretty. And then maybe get rid of that ribbon, and then having a diamond on top of the mirror, or maybe 3, to make it look like a little handle that you can use to pull the lid off. So I'm going to get started with the mirror, gluing that on, just waiting for the glue gun to heat up. And yeah, let's get into this, guys. Okay, so I've just cleaned the mirrors off a little bit. Hello, light. Blind you all, I'm sorry. That light's going to really annoy me. Let me just move it. Let's just move it. There we go. Does it show still? Just a tad, but that's better. So yeah, they've got these like little feet pads on them on the bottom, which is really cute. I like that idea. I'm just thinking something else. Just focus, woman. So I'm just going to squeeze some glue onto the actual mirror itself. At least then we know it's gonna stick, and then drop it in just like so. And like I said, hope to God that it sticks. I'm wearing gloves as well for the purpose of not getting any prints over the mirrors, because nobody wants that. Just looks weird, looks ugly. And let's just do the other one. And I did stop talking on DIY videos because when I watched them back, I just thought, oh my God, shut up. You talk so much crud. So yeah, this is a rare moment for me to just be filming whilst, talking whilst filming a DIY. So there's the mirrors. It does make it a bit more heavy as well, because they are just cardboard. So yeah. So onto the, I'm thinking with the bling, oh God, does it fit on the box anymore since it's been spray painted? They should. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so I have some bling wrap. You guys remember this stuff oh so well. Do I put it on the box or the lid? I think the lid just looks more, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But what I'm going to do is cut it in half, this strand, and just check it again, because I think having 4 along with the mirror and the gem is a little bit excessive. It's not needed. So yeah, have that sort of down the bottom. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. The colour didn't come out as well as I'd hoped. The metallic spray paint is meant to be sort of like a rose gold. I guess it would come out better on a jar. So I have a jar here, and I'm going to make a DIY with that at a later date, once I've got all that sticky stuff off. But yeah, I'm hoping to do like a luminaire. I don't know if I've just butchered that word, but like a lantern. Yes, a lantern. So I'm just going to cut the rest of this bling wrap. Actually, I don't know how much I need. It's probably not a good idea to cut before I measure. Come on, you should know this by now, T. Always measure first. Not that it matters, because I've got to do 2. And I'll probably use it for something else anyway. There we go. Oh my God, it was so close. So close. Okay, there we have it. So I'm just going to use my poor cricket scissors. Cricket scissors. I haven't actually used my Cricut for a long time, but I have an idea for Christmas presents. So I'll probably share those with you as well, because this is a nice little gift. You could probably give this away if you wanted to. I like to keep things. I love keeping my makes. Hate giving away my stuff that I've spent so long on, but at the same time, when I do give it away, the person's always so appreciative, and I just think, I just did that. It's the whole reason I made my shop, is because I like to have people smile from something I did, like that my hands made that, and I really love seeing the person's reaction to it. So yeah, I'm just going to do this not all the way around and not too much either, because I don't want to have it spilling out like that. Yeah, like that. So has anyone else been watching Strictly? I love the glitz and the glam of it. But I remember when I used to do salsa, how much I hated the sweating and having to dance with random strangers and different partners every week, because some people wouldn't turn up. So it'd feel like a hindrance. But I miss getting dressed up, putting on my dancing shoes, because yes, I did go out and buy proper dance shoes with the low heel. And I miss having that, you know, chat with the girls after, and a glass of wine, and then going home and just going over all the dance moves and hoping to improve the week after and stuff. I miss all that. I really do. But Strictly just brings it all back for me. I just love the atmosphere and it's just so cool. Just so cool. And I can't seem to get the bloody glue off the lid. I'll sort it out after. Once this glue's dry, I will give it a clean. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other one, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So these are done. Yes, I have glue everywhere. And yeah, they're looking really cute. So, along with the gems, this is a brand new pack. I do have about 3 packs open of these, but I just don't want to find them. I can't be bothered right now. So I'm just going to open a new pack. So what do you think? Obviously, this is going up before you can answer me. Oh my God, yeah, 3 looks good. Because 1 just looks lonely. 3 looks good. Let's do 3. And, yep, I can moan about it later. I'm just going to literally hot glue these. Oh, there's a lump underneath there. Oh, is that even in the middle? No! I can move it still. I can move it. There we go. And then it's really hard to gauge, because once they're down, they're down. That's it. There's no getting away from a mistake. No getting away from that mistake. I almost... Oh, yeah, that's not even in the middle. Look. Don't worry. It's fine. Like I said, I can keep these. Absolutely fine. It's mine now, because it's just rubbish. But it's giving you guys a good idea. Like, if you have, you know, if you can find these in the shops, or if you have like a plain little lidded box that you have at home, you can spray paint. Oh my God, I can't turn my fingers enough to put that down. Get down. Get down tonight. Do a little dance. Right, there you have it. That was really quick. Yeah, I thought I was going to go wrong with that. Anyway, that is the trinket boxes done. You could put anything you want in there, give it away as a gift. Look, I made some pop sockets that are going up on my shop soon. You could wrap that really nicely in tissue paper and have it in the box. And when they open it, oh my God, what a lovely gift. Sorry, my camera's bouncing about. But yeah, I thought they were really cute. And now, instead of just plain brown boxes, they are really cute blinged out trinket boxes. And you could even keep your jewellery in there, your dentures, because trust me, I have a fake tooth that I keep in a trinket box I made out of resin. Yes, remember, I have a gap, and the NHS made me a tooth. And I keep it in a little box like this. So. But yeah, jewellery, nice little gift for yourself or for someone else. But anyway, I'm going to put those to one side. And we're going to get started on the trees. Yes, let's do the trees while I've got the glue gun out. So I got these trees from the Works. They were £1. And they're 2-pack styrofoam cones. Let's rip it open. What I'm going to do with these, sorry. What I'm going to do with these is something I've seen on TikTok. I made one last year or the year before, made like one with feathers. And you can get them in like really cute homeware shops, but they're so expensive. Now, this cost £1. This yarn was 3 for 2, obviously. You all know the Poundland knitting yarn is 3 for 2. And this one was from B&M. This was probably the most expensive yarn I have. And it was like over £2. Yeah, that's expensive. And I've used it in my wall hangings before. So all I'm going to do is wrap the tree, the cone, with the yarn. Again, oh my God, guys, you know how much I hate polystyrene and glue. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the cone with the yarn. And we are going to then lace this over the top. So it's like it goes all the way around. So it looks like tinsel basically. And I have a gold one. Not sure if I'm going to use the gold one because it is still sealed. Look at that. King Cole Cosmos. Look how beautiful. I'm thinking of doing some DIYs with this, but using it with the yarn to make like a top or something. I don't know. I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm going to get started on this. This bit will be silent because it's probably going to take me a long time to fill this. So yeah, wish me luck. Okay, that's the first tree wrapped. We did get a bit of loosening up the top, but it looks really cute. I've just got to fix this bottom area. I've realised my problem. I keep putting the nozzle onto the polystyrene, which is why it goes that way. But yes, it looks so cute. It kind of looks like a gonk hat, doesn't it? I love it. So what I'm going to do now is just wrap the other tree in the grey, because that is my living room colours along with the forest green. So I want it to sort of match my aesthetics in the front room. And yeah, we're going to go in with the sparkly yarn. Well, what would you call that? String yarn? Whoa! Almost. So I'm just going to do the same process again and wind this around a few million times to make it look as nice and full. I see a gap. And then I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're back and I've done both of them. I love the sheen on this one. It's so pretty. So we're going to go in with the fancy stuffs now. I was going to use ribbon because I've got like a bunch of new ribbon that I bought, as you probably see when it was in the way, but I've got like loads of ribbon. But then I thought this stuff I've never used, so I might as well use it in a DIY. So I'm just going to tuck some in to start with instead of gluing it. I'm just going to tuck it in if I can. Probably could have used my new crochet hook for this, maybe. And then I've just pulled that out. Fantastic. Okay, no worries. I'm just gonna sort of wrap it around itself at the bottom and then just sort of go up in like a spiral. I think that will work. I hope that will work. And I hope that it looks good. So already there's no bloody sequins on this bit. That's just typical. Oh, there's some. There's some. And they're multicoloured as well. So I think that looks really pretty. There's a few more. Some of them are probably fallen off. It's so old. And that's all I'm going to do is just wrap until it looks slightly decent. I've just pulled that top bit off as well, look. Okay. I like this. It's such a cute DIY. And like I said, you could probably buy these in the shop, but when you can make it yourself, I think it's it just makes it feel a bit more, a bit better about myself. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this one like this. So I'm just going to cut off the end and again just tuck it, successfully tuck it this time into the rest of the yarn without ruining the rest of the work. So I'm just literally poking it in. And because it's a sequin, that bit, it hopefully will... There we go. Successfully tucked. Wow. Wow. I love it. So I'll show you what they look like after anyway. I'm just going to do this one quickly and we'll go into the third DIY. So I'm just going to start by wrapping again. Oh, I need to fix the top of that one, don't I? Yes, you do, T. Yes, you do. I just love how, like, homely these feel. They really remind me of, like, cozy winter. Because it's yarn, right? And everybody loves yarn. Or is that just me? Probably just me. I know my mum does. So I'm just trying to get like the gaps in the, like, to make sure the spirals go round in the gaps to fill it up a little bit. Because I've noticed that top bit, that middle bit there is really empty. Right about here. Right there, there's that big gap. I want to try and fill that somehow. I've put way more on this one than I have the other one. But I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop. See, this can now go into this one. Tuck it. Tuck it. Okay. And then let me just fix this one and I'll get on to the next one. So this next one is more for your home, or you could use it as a gift. So it literally is the candle jar I've used before. And it's got some lights in it, because who doesn't love fairy lights? Look how pretty that looks. And all I'm going to do with this one is place this stuff on it. Where is it? Oh my God, where is it? Here. So this is window border decoration. Not sure where my mother-in-law bought these, but she gave them to me last year. And she had one with like snow drops on it as well, which is really pretty. But I just thought, I'm not going to use them on my window. What else can I use these for? And then remembered I had the beach jars that I made. So I emptied it out, washed it, which is why I never glued anything down on it. And I thought, how pretty would this look wrapped around this jar? So that is exactly what I'm going to do right now. I don't need my hot glue gun at the moment, so I'm going to turn that off. Safety first, peeps. And this, like I said, this has been washed and dried. So hopefully it should stick. Ooh! It literally is just film. That is really cool. It's like sticky back. So it goes along your windows. But for this, I'm doing it on here. So guys, I've realised the problem. Because the glass is not cylindrical, it's like tapered. so it sort of goes out at the edges. This won't stay level, so I'm going to have to cut it in half and do 2 sections to make sure it stays level, because at the moment it's just looking a bit, it's not working. The joys of DIY. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, as you go round, it sort of goes up. It would go up towards the middle. So I'm just going to have to do it bit by bit. But it still looks pretty. Okay, so when you think your ideas are great, but then they turn out absolute poop. But do you know what? It actually looks really pretty still, even though you can see, I mean, the trees are up and down anyway, but I tried to keep it on the bottom, and as you can see, it didn't really do that. But, I mean, it took a plain vase into a Christmassy jar. I'm just going to move this quickly. So I like that. I really do. And I don't know where my snow is. Otherwise, I'd have put snow in the bottom here. But I've got some Christmas baubles that I'm going to throw in there just to give it a little bit more Christmas, because you know how much we love Christmas. Actually, let's put the lights back in first. So lights go in. There we go. Stuff those in. Baubles in. La 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 la. Let's make sure we don't throw in the ties. And then some gems, of course. Hello, gems. And then we're going to mix it all up. And we're going to make it look pretty. So there we go. And I'm just going to bend this down the back of the jar, because no one likes a light pack. But once that's on your table or your unit, look how lovely that is. So Christmassy and so stupidly simple. Honestly, really simple. But I like it. And what is happening with my phone? It's going nuts. So there you have it. Let's move that out of the way. So you've got the little yarn trees, the lovely spare candle jar, just filled with fairy lights, and you've got the trinkets. Yes, this is my workstation at the moment. I literally moved everything to make this DIY. So yeah, I was going to put some bows at the top here, but I actually quite like them plain. So I'm just going to leave them like that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to show you what this all looks like out and on the side, just so you can see it from a different angle and from afar, because I mean it's really close up right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.